Hi everyone, Mike here on Wednesday the 28th of May, and welcome to my new digs. Since we last spoke in April, I've had another office change, and that's coincided with some new responsibilities when, after the sad demise of Maurice Williamson, I was asked by the Prime Minister to be the Minister for Land Information in addition to my other portfolios. So that meant a bit of a change of scenery, and I'm in the beehive on the 4th floor, so that keeps me a little bit closer to the action as well. And of course, it's been a pretty busy old time around the beehive, with Budget 2014 being read just a couple of weeks ago. And I have to say, I think you'll agree, it's landed very well. Finally, we are in surplus, and that's a surplus that's been achieved in half the time that the Treasury predicted when we first came to office 5.5 years ago, on the back of a much larger global financial crisis that had been predicted even then, and of course the trauma of the Canterbury earthquakes, which carried not only the social but a very significant financial cost. So I think to be able to do that and to make some really good announcements around families, healthcare for under 13s, increasing paid parental leave, the parental tax credit, boosting funding for education and health, doing all of those things, I think is a huge credit to Bill English and the senior team in the Cabinet. Obviously it's been well received, and numbers in polling are solid, but of course we're still a few months away from the election, and it's head down and working hard between now and then. One of the sadder aspects, I think, of the budget for me as Minister of Immigration was the way an oblique reference in the Treasury documents to positive net migration, which I personally think is a very good news story, being used to be a dog whistle for what I see as immigrant bashing, frankly. And the real story of that, of course, is that Kiwis are staying home and coming home. That's what we undertook to do, and that's what we're doing. And for other parties to dog whistle to what I think is a very small group of New Zealanders for whom the xenophobic streak still runs deep is very, very unfortunate. We need migration, we need skills, we need investment, we need students, tourists, working holiday makers, and I think our policy settings are about right. They are stable, they are predictable, and they result in about 40,000 to 45,000 people gaining residence every year. And I don't see any need to change that. And I'm very sad that that has become the sort of political football it has. Look, on the local front in Dunedin, things are pretty steady. I must say it's great to see the Highlanders doing well with 7 wins this season and just on the edge of the top 6 for playoff. Desperately sad to see the result against our common foe, the Crusaders, not going our way this time. And boy, it was a 50-50 call with the third umpire, but a terrific game, and great to see the Forsyth Bar Stadium so full, not only of Highlanders but of Crusaders supporters. So sad, but hopefully we'll be able to get a win over the Reds. Look, that's about it from me. Working hard as usual, and we'll catch up with you next month. Cheers.